Hello everybody, my name is Quicken and I have way too much stuff. Having a lot of clutter makes my other tasks more difficult. I would like to take this year to make my life, and my home life specifically, my homestead, a little bit easier, a little bit more organized, just easy to live in instead of so chaotic. It is my goal to get rid of at least 100 things. Today I'm going to be starting with my jacket closet, my living room closet, my entryway closet. It's not quite in my entryway out, but it holds most of those things. However, it's too full, so it doesn't work anymore. And because of that, other parts of my house are taking on the slack of this unusable thing. It is so full to the brim of objects, items, bits and bobs, things I want to forget about and throw away in a hurry, but I don't have the mental battery to maybe throw away or figure out where it belongs or wish it adieu. Because of this, other areas of my house are now cluttered because there's no more room in here for the things that belong in here. Point being, I would love if my vacuum cleaner could go in here, but it can't. There's no room. Secondly, my partner, all of his automotive tools sit in our living room, which is fine. They're in this cute vintage toolbox. But I would actually prefer if I could kind of put them away a little bit. So today, join me while we clear out this entire coat closet and really figure out what belongs in there, what doesn't, what needs to be donated, what needs to be put in other parts of our house where it doesn't belong in here, and, go through that emotional labor of parting with things or organizing things better. So next week, our lives are a little bit easier when I know where the vacuum is, or when I give my friend one of my extra jackets, or when I put my snow boots in the basement, because it's not going to snow anymore, let's be honest. Through decluttering, through organizing, we can make easy to understand systems. When our systems are easy to understand, they're easy for us to understand. And that's nice for our brain. We like to do easy. But those systems are also easy for the people we share our lives with, who we share our spaces with. When you go to a hotel and there is a hook on the wall, you don't need anyone to explain to you, oh, your jacket goes there, because it's a very simplified system. So, simplified systems, easy for us, easier to cohabitate, and a huge goal. Look how stressed out I am. Things need to be made easier, and I make them so much harder. Let's start today a la KonMari method and get everything out of here. You can't tell, but there's no room for anything else. These are actually shelves I need to put up. And this guitar is very much in the way. And right in my reach is another bag of automotive. So it is so necessary to clean this out. Let's start. We have to start. It doesn't open all the way. I know that there's a Sega Dreamcast in here. Right away, I'm already stuck. This is a t-shirt for my grandfather, who passed away, and it says designated driver, and it's a dog riding on a horse with like a cowboy, presuming he's drunk and the dog is going to take care of it all. When he passed away, I just put that stuff in here because I couldn't mentally really deal with objects that were his. And while I've found a lot of comfort wearing my other friend's clothing, when he passed away, I do not have the same experience here. This actually makes me quite sad. So I really don't know what to do with it. And so I put it in here. Now I have to kind of confront this. Like, are we donating this? Are we wearing this? Are we keeping this? T-shirt game strong. First step is to get everything out. First step is to get everything out. No hang-ups. First step is to get everything out. This is a cat toy, but my partner really, like, just really gets stuck in this. He'll be walking by and just, like a bear trap. So I put it away. This is for hand tufting, making little rugs for your friends. Bike handlebar. This brush is so handy. If you can get a round brush, like as literally as small as it goes, it's great. One of probably 50 bike pumps we'll find. Hello? I couldn't decide on the spot to throw this away. I had to put it in here. My precious. Did you have a Sharpie keychain, like in high school? And you could like take it off of the little... and then write with it really quick? Let's see if this still has ink. No, it's dried out. Thank goodness. I was about to keep this. Do you think this little tip is universal for all Sharpie markers? No, stop! Paid in Full on cassette? Our favorite movie? Go. Our favorite movie? Oh, not my beauty school diploma. What? In the trash with ye. Okay, looks like there's a lot of beauty school stuff in here. Like, a lot. Some good grades, girl, and some bad grades. And if you're wondering about this overcharge of $198, this is when I went to Joanna Newsom tour. And in beauty school, you pay your tuition and it pays for your hours. So if you're not there during the hours you already paid for, you have to pay for new hours. So I did that for Joanna. I thought I was so funny getting the Ivy League collection. Long hair secrets. Why, tell me, in 2015 did they give me a book with this hairstyle in it? No, girl, that's kind of fun. The whole book is like hyper 90s updos. She's on the front and the back. Heidi Kenny Valentine's. John. Me and my brother. Here's the sweatshirt from the photo. My jacket closet. Please. More Heidi Kenny prints. I think these are business cards that I framed. I'm out of the round Quicken pins, so this might be the only ones left. Stickers, just a few. More cross sticker. Hard to find. Tons of keys. These may have been to my apartment. I don't remember. Derek Brimsey's card when he was still Derek Hooper. Rare. A dime. We can see the floor, laddies. But even more stuff lies behind it. I bought this for Valonius so long ago and have never sent it to him. This is a poster I was sent. I just never knew the occasion because the picture, the photo seems so personal. Lucero, Banksy. Now Ryan got me these shoes, and they're not quite my style, but I didn't want to get rid of them. So this is my beauty school hot tool, and I don't know if you can tell since it's like really sticky. The material that the handle is made of is completely eroding. It's not covered in hairspray. You ever have like an old like toy from the 90s that gets like sticky? Whatever cheap material they made this with the plastic is already breaking down. Maybe Pepsi should start making their plastic with beauty school supplies. I'll give you this piece of advice. If you're cleaning up anything, don't throw out anything that's not yours. It's Wendy. Wu-Tang CD. This is all bike stuff, like, I don't know. While I don't doubt that there's junk in here, you don't, ooh, a bunch of stamps. Wow, that's a lot of stamps. My trinkets. We did it. The floor is clear. Let's sweep in there, it's disgusting. Now the closet already looks so much better. But my living room is in shambles. My living room is awful now. So this is the hard part. Now to literally Marie Kondo this, I would have to then continue to take everything out of the closet, shoes, all the stuff on the top that I'm conveniently ignoring. But there's just not enough room for me to do that. Right there starts my couch. So we're gonna work in segments. I didn't clear out this box yet, but I did do these other 2 boxes. And I just want to be really diligent about what is waste, really. So, here's my plan. The very first thing I have to do is center myself. I have to get rid of these things. I'm already looking at everything and attaching value to it. Like, this flag was from the mailroom in my old apartment, and we stole it because my landlord is poopy diaper. Also, I don't think you can put flags in the trash. So what do? But see how I am already attached. I'm so attached, but like, everything would be so much easier if the closet floor was visible and my vacuum could go in there and my partner's tools could go in there. Do you hear PB snoring and then my Ethan crunching? Like, can I have some peace? This is hard for me. This looks like an I Spy catalog. Here's where we have to do a little bit of a modified Marie Kondo. I need to throw out things that I 100% know are trash. I have to make it easy on myself. So Marie Kondo, the first thing she has you organize are your clothes, and the last thing she has you organize is your paperwork and your sentimentals, because by the time you're there, it should be easy to be able to distinguish what stays and what goes because you've got the momentum. I am going to steal that concept and create the momentum just by throwing out things I know I don't need, don't want, are damaged. I don't know. I have to do that first. We have a lot of our analog media stored in our basement, and you know, for good reason. Streaming services, you never know. But paid in full on cassette, I know. Now, I could look this up on eBay and nobody look it up. If this is worth hundreds of dollars, I don't know. But I have to do it. I have to throw it away. CD organization downstairs, it just has to go there. For whatever reason, it ended up here, I threw it in there. You know what I mean? Getting rid of all of my beauty school stuff. You know, I've been holding on to it for a long time. I feel like if I throw away this stuff, I'll never get to cash in on that class action lawsuit that's probably right around the corner. But I have to get rid of this stuff. All it does is take up space. While I think it would be funny to keep the 90s hairstyle book, it's ridiculous. So, this is everything I ever learned at beauty school. Every single test, every single grade, every single doodle. What's it for? The longer I hold on to this, the longer I hold on to this weird hope that I'll change my mind and, you know, become a beautician again. And it's really not true. It's really not true. And holding on to this is almost like self-inflicted uncertainty. like, oh, maybe I'll need it. Like, uncertainty has to do something to your background processing. That can't be good. Like, it can't be good that I'm holding on to just something I don't even want. Something like this, tough, but I'm gonna feel really good getting rid of it, I think. It's hard now. The diploma I should keep, of course. Whew, big step, big step, big step. Oops, big step. I didn't organize this box earlier. I just got it out of the way. But the majority, if not all of this box is retro gaming equipment. Sega Dreamcast, a Sega Genesis, a little pumpkin book. Whee! Some of these objects are damaged. This Dreamcast controller, the screen, oh, well, it comes out, right? This part is broken. But the care of these is also very poor. It's like all, what is this, doo-doo? It could be battery acid. Here is a Super Nintendo with Super Metroid in it. If you're wondering why these are kept in such poor conditions, we rescued this stuff and then never did anything with it, never cleaned it, never did anything with it. So I want to get this inner tube out of here. This N64 controller is in pretty good condition. Most of them you find with the joystick all messed up from Mario Party. Firm. 2 Dreamcasts. Okay, this is all retro games. I'm going to store it in my crawl space, which is my designated storage area that you may have not met yet. And I am going to challenge myself to clean these objects and then take anything I don't need to the retro game store, and then they will clean it and put it in the hands of somebody looking for it. But I don't have the authority to throw any of this stuff out, and I don't have the capacity. I think it's all treasure. But it doesn't belong in the coat closet. Right, girls? Okay. Doing myself a huge favor. Yes, my bun is progressively getting crazier. Doing myself a huge favor and gathering the things that just belong somewhere else and putting them away now. I'm personally really losing steam. I need ice, like I need a treat, I need an ice cream, I need a Hello Kitty object, and I'm getting really close to giving up. I'll be happy that I put forth the effort to put the things in the other room, or in this case, in the storage room. So all of my tapes and CDs that I have a place for just in my basement crawl space, I'm putting in here like a little Easter basket. I have dozens of these flannels. John gets like 10 flannels every year for Christmas. I have talked to his parents and it has stopped, but the man is not going through them at the rate at which he is receiving them. But they're brand new. I've donated a handful of them as well. So these I'm also going to put in the basement. I don't mind storing these until next season. They're in plastic. And then my arts and crafts are in my crawl space as well as my seasonal decor. So put these in my little Easter basket as well. And look how many things we were able to just get out of the closet and put where they belong. It is day 2 and I am feeling good. Felt good, got ready, and you might be able to tell, I took some of the jackets out of here and put them in the wash, which you can probably hear. I just thought, you know, let's wash everything. They're crusty, dusty jackets that might be in here for a little while. Then, while I had my partner home last night, we were able to go through and eliminate 2 of his jackets from in here, which is kind of a big deal. I wanted to take that energy today and maybe go through more stuff, but if I'm being completely honest, I am hitting a little roadblock here. Before I turned on the camera, I tried on like 5 of the shoes in here and convinced myself that they're worth keeping. Maybe I do want to keep them, or maybe as we go through here a little bit more, I can declutter a little bit more. Right now you are looking at my entryway. This is where You come into my home, you know, drop off your over clothing, your jackets, your sweatshirts, your scarves. You drop them off, put them here. I mentioned yesterday that because our jacket closet is full, other aspects of our house are taking on that load, and that definitely is true for right here. One thing I did declutter are these though, and these have been kind of a member of this channel just like you guys, but I really think that my foot grew during COVID because these are a little tight. One thing I want to do today as well is also gather up what I can here, put this stuff through the laundry, and then in my basement store anything that is heavy winter because it is February and I have decided it's not gonna snow. This video is not about this area though. This video is about the other thing. However, I did just want to give you a little feel for kind of the urgency of getting the jacket closet stored. But let me know in the comments, like, when you come into your house, do you hang a jacket here and it's here all season? Or do you hang a jacket here and then it eventually goes to your jacket closet? Or do your jackets go straight to your jacket closet? I would like this area to be a little bit more open so like a guest can hang their backpacks because my cats scratch bags. Gritty can probably go into storage. It's actually a bench. Did you even know that? I'm sorry, I know that this camera angle isn't great. I really don't know how else to film this. The closet is this big. It's really small, so I'm filming like this, which is illegal, I know. But just for now, some other issues I feel like are happening in here are bags. I think that like a backpack should be in here, and I do have like a backpack that we reach for if we're going to Pittsburgh or something like that. I have this as like my nicer bag if I have a meeting or something, but like that never happens. This is a circle scarf which needs to be washed and then stored in winter. This tote bag with Hello Kitty on it used to be my high school backpack. I've had it half of my life. Oh, this is like $4 and change. What I'm going to do is make sure it's empty. Tissues, papers, there's trombones and everything. Ooh, little hair tie. My greatest joy is finding all these bobby pins. Can't you tell I found a bunch? Sorry to say to Thin Mint, and I shouldn't have, because it's definitely my teeth. So I'm just gonna take down everything that's up here. I don't, like... Monopoly, I feel okay about being up there, but I'm just gonna take it down for now. But some of this other stuff, so many more tapes. Like, obviously we're not getting rid of this. I just, like... There needs to be a better place for them. When I'm craving Catch-22, the last place I go is my living room jacket closet. Who bought this for $1.99? Like, please tell me. I mean, that's sick. What? This is a calendar for last year, which sucks. It's really cute. Too bad. This is more precious than gold. Where do I put it? My partner has like 9,000 of these shoes. These are all in here because the cats scratch them, so I'll hold them. Oh! That's a bingo. These are my Pride Vans. I spent like half of early pandemic searching for these feverishly everywhere. I'm gonna take these upstairs to our bedroom closet. He wears these for like a wedding or something, so I don't think they need to be here. This is an entire box full of reflectors. No, like... There's this pulley thing. And then you're gonna think I'm messing with you. This mysterious briefcase. What is even in it? It just sits up here.
So finally, I had the closet completely empty once I took this little shoe storage thing out. And I know that this shoe storage isn't completely aesthetic, but it really works for this situation. I don't know. If they make a better one out there, maybe I would check it out. But this project is not about aesthetics. It is about wellness, mental wellness. So once I had the closet completely cleared, I noticed a couple dings and scratches in here that I couldn't really ignore. So I did my best with a magic eraser, but I found out that this closet only ever got one coat of paint. So I decided to go in there with just a little bit of our house paint and touch up any of the really obvious scratches, any thin parts that didn't really get a lot of paint, and that was super easy. I know it added a whole level of extraness to this project, but I think it made the biggest difference, and realistically took me about 10 minutes, so why not? Conveniently, it's also the same color as our walls, so I did touch up this little area over here that I may have dinged. So earlier this week, I helped John clearing out this basement, and there was a ton of salvage in there that I was able to grab for free. So I got this little plank here to turn into a little rolling platform for the automotive toolbox. It's really difficult to move that toolbox, as you'll see in a second, so putting it on this rolling platform is just a lot easier if you just need to pull it out to grab a wrench, or if I need to move it to vacuum. Now it's on this little platform. It's off of the ground, which I think is better too, and I was able to make it completely for free.
Okay, I have put this in here, and for the, I don't know, 20 minutes I had this resting on the floor, the cat scratched it. It is... So in my office I have these two baskets. I told you guys I didn't want to buy anything new, but I may have also told you I hate baskets. For the sake of not buying anything new and this not turning into like a home renovation, I'm putting up bookshelves in my room anyway, so I'm just gonna nicely stack all these books and steal these two baskets for downstairs. Update. I just pulled my back out, putting that, not Ethan, putting that toolbox on that little thing I made. I felt my lower spine like turn into bubbles and immediately had to lay down. I don't know if it's because I'm old. I don't know. It feels really bad. It feels like I need to crack my back and it won't happen. Ethan is loving it, by the way. The second I crawled onto the floor, he became a brand new man. I did not think that thing was that heavy, and when I started to pick it up, I thought, that's pretty heavy, but I almost have it. No, I don't. I really don't know what to do. I pulled my back out, I can't believe it. My spine feels like a lava lamp. I'm on my phone recording right now because I can't get up. Should I call an ambulance? So my camera's like in another room to get this angle. I really need, like, if you could recommend like a lens, maybe I need a fisheye lens or something, but I have the backpacks which just came out of the washing machine, which is super fun, but my cat has been scratching them. And yes, figuring out a way to hang up the bike pump because the cats bite the tube. And I've gone through like 3 bike pumps in the last 2 years, so let's keep it in the closet from now on. But what I'm thinking is a rain jacket, a medium, like, oh, it's kind of nice out, I don't need my jacket today, for him. This is my lighter, I don't need a jacket. And this is kind of my like global warming winter jacket, since it doesn't really get that cold. I don't know, should that be hung up in the entryway? Or should it go in the closet every single time? I don't know. Mr. Rogers would put it away. My retail babes out there, finger length apart. One thing I have to admit that is nice though is I recognize all of these clothes because we wear them frequently. When I was cleaning out the closet, it was all jackets I never see us wear. And there is that little spark of like, oh, like, I love when he wears this. So my mind is telling me, oh, don't put that stuff away, you use it all the time. But can't we put away the stuff we use all the time and get rid of the stuff that we don't? I don't know. While I was in the basement, I actually found this Tajina IKEA box. And I just tested it. It fits up there. But whoever, like, packed my Tajina put, like, a psycho amount of instructions in there. Like, what is all this? I already had this in my basement, and it fits, so not buying anything. I think this would be perfect for the bike stuff. Because look, you have to, like, angle it to get in, but it has a lid, so that should be okay. This is our current bike box of supplies. Inside of this is a bit diva, but it's alright. Okay, now I'm just gonna put the rest of the bike stuff just in here. It fits perfectly fine. Now there's plenty of room in here, and it's quasi-organized. I mean, I don't exactly know what all of this stuff really is, you know, but I don't want to throw it out. Like, this could be trash, or this could be the thing that fixes the bike entirely. So, it's organized. It looks good in there. That's great. Fuck yeah, bitch. I did just step on the lid, but it'll be alright. It'll, like, reform, I think. Oh no, it's looking kind of bad, but there we go. Now most of this organization is done so that, you know, other people can help me clean. So I want to, you know, label things as much as I can. It has to go in at this angle, but I think it comes out all the same. So here it is, like that, with the vacuum, and then when we push the jackets back, it's really not in anybody's way, but I think it's obvious enough that you remember where it is. The vacuum clears it. One thing, I don't know if I made obvious, but we kind of can't have anything stored on the floor anymore because the toolbox has to be able to be wheeled out, and then the vacuum has to be able to be wheeled out. And once we fill these two containers, we're kind of done. This is actually a little picnic kit. It has like a blanket that is like, that you can put down on the ground, and just some hand sanitizer and stuff. So this was in there on a hanger. Now I'm just going to keep it in there, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. And now I also have room for tote bags. And then if we do like an adventure or something, I usually bring a fanny pack, so it's good to know it's there. So this is a disc plate, not sponsored. It looks like this. Disc plate. So this was in the closet and it is metal. So I thought that would be kind of cool to put on the back of this door. I don't really know the antiquity of this door because it says trash in Sharpie on the top. So I'm thinking that we found it in the trash. It's a nice door. It's made of real wood. It has a little keyhole. So what, it's 100 years old. But it's really busted up, like right here and here. So this disc plate was just in there. I'm gonna try and mount it, but I thought it could be cool to put in there and then I can use magnets. So I'm pretty sure like this metal piece is just sticky. So we'll just mount it. Hey, that's cool. While I was cleaning up in here, I found a bunch of guitar strings and we don't really have another place to put them. So I thought, you know, if he's looking for them, they'll be in here. We did it! We did it! We did it. The jacket closet is all organized, all finished. I am so excited and so happy with the outcome. I feel a new energy pulsing through me. Not only that, but the house just feels so much better. The entryway feels so much clearer, so much less clutter. I just feel like a better energy in here. I know that's stupid, but it's true. It just feels better to see all my favorite stuff, hang up my purse, all of that. And because all of the automotive has a place in here, I was able to clear up this little automotive clutter corner that seems to accumulate. And I put the guitar there and it's just so nice, so peaceful. I even had my neighbor over and she said, completely uncoerced, it's cozy in here. It's been so nice. Before I go out, I'd pick a little jacket. I have vacuumed twice since putting the vacuum in here and it just feels good. Clean, organized, everything is there. When I was finished, I found a pair of gloves just like scattered around my house and I knew right where to put them, right where they belong. Thank you guys so much for going through this with me, hanging out. I know it's a little emotional, but I have to take on these challenges. I have these stressors in my life that I ignore and I want to ignore them no longer. If you like videos like this, please let me know. And remember, double check that you are subscribed to this channel. This is my newer channel, so you might be watching this and might not be subscribed. Check on that. And I just want to tell you, I love you guys so much. If you declutter your closet, please tag me. I would love to see it. Oh, come on.